Oh man. Uh yeah, we kind of missed that Thursday show, our Sunday show. A lot of y'all. Brother's AC went out in the car on the way back home. Yeah. So we're enjoying this hot Florida sun right now. A little AC list. We're gonna get that fixed next week. But look, if you are in Tampa enjoying the festivities, look, enjoy them for me. I'm staying over here because look, like I said, brother's AC went out in the car. I'm not driving 2 hours with no AC. Look, because got some steaks in the bay, and hopefully we can get one of the highly regarded ones to come up here on the show. So we can talk a little FAMU this, a little FAMU that, and let y'all know that's always gonna be Fangs up.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal!
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Does he have it? Yes, he does!
And that might be the knockout punch.
All right, greetings and salutations. Another episode of Fangs up here, and again, good evening, Tamara T and company. Again, sorry about Sunday. Like I said, brothers riding. Family came down, leaving the Airbnb. Like, oh yeah, I gotta go back do the show. Yeah, I turned the AC button. Yeah, it was hot. It's been hot all week. So yeah, I was tired. By the time I got home, I was like, yeah, no. So that's why y'all missed me. But I also missed y'all. So, good times though. Look, if y'all aren't in Tampa, if you aren't in the Bay, look, I get it. Like I said, I got friends over there though, so we're gonna hopefully have some of them join us because we got some rattlers in the Bay. I know snakes can swim, so and if you have time tomorrow, Hallelujah 95.3 FM. It's also on iHeartRadio. Friday 6 p.m. St. Clair Moraine. We got Coach Rice, FAMU's golf coach, and Coach Jamie Shoup are both on the show to tell y'all kind of what's going on. Not in that order though. So you get Coach Shoup first, then we got Coach Rice second. This is the way we, recorded it. So go check them both out because it was a good interview. It was a lot of fun, and there we go. Make me small. Make Sinclair the giant individual that he is. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we kind of got to talk some of the things that Coach Rice talked about, his needs, what he's trying to do, sprinter van, practice equipment, what he's trying to do with that. And look, I even asked the question, like, you got them golf balls back there. What's going on with that? So we got some questions in there. So that was really cool. And just talked about some of the difficulties and the expectations because we're losing some big time players. He talked about that. It just kind of gave us the heads up, kind of, hey, this is what's going on. It's like, all right, coach, I appreciate you letting us know. So good times there. We also talked again, SWAC champion, head baseball coach. Not this year though. He does have a championship. But SWAC coach of the year, Jamie Shoup was on the show. What's up, Miss Williams? How you and the crew doing up there in ATL? Hopefully it's cooler than me. But yeah, Coach Shoup, he was on the show and we talked to him for a good while. So again, go check him out. Round one with St. Clair tomorrow, 6:00. If you have iHeartRadio, it's on there. But Hallelujah 95. And we talked about a lot of things. First and foremost, I talked about that SWAC championship and kind of how he felt about it. Meant to ask what his favorite baseball team was. He's kind of from the South area, so he is. So I'm guessing the Braves, but I could be wrong. But straight up class act. And he even mentioned that him winning the coach of the year wasn't him, it was the staff. So, and got a good mixture of young coaches, older coaches. Talked about that. Also talked about Coach Richardson, their relationship, and man, he talked about the upcoming players a lot more, which I'm a little biased. He's got a kid from the Orlando area, West Orange High School, not far from me, that freshman coming in, and he's just talking about the excitement of building this program really from its foundation, and continue to have good pictures talking about how some of the players he redshirted, and he literally goes and lists every player that we have coming in right now. So again, go catch that. Good time, like a lot of fun, and yeah. Oh, and they're doing a summer baseball camp. So for those who may have missed it, we definitely dropped it on the socials a little bit, but folks be asking, we be talking. Well, okay. So FAMUbaseballcamps.com. If you go to the homepage, this is what you're going to see. Tells you kind of about what is going on with the program, and just kind of telling you like some of the teams that they've defeated in the past. But then if you really want to go here, click on camps and you can register there. And so it's a good opportunity. $110 for position players, $120 for position players and pitchers. So, and then $50 for pitchers only. So, and you can see where we got some guys with experience. Does talk about the staff, give you a little list of who they are. If you want to find out more, you can do that. And then, all right, I see y'all. So, start to see one of the things we're asking for is going to be at Moore Kittles Field. So, one of the things we've been asking for, like, hey, we're going to get some camps going. How are we going to get some of these kids on campus? Good opportunity if you are interested or you want your kid to be seen by FAMU, or just get some opportunities. Like, this is something that we've grown up with in the Tallahassee area, not necessarily at FAMU though. Like when I was a kid, 011 did a camp. Mike Martin, if you're not familiar, that was the baseball camp. Like every summer, that was the thing the kids kind of did. FAMU's got that same thing going on. So is it something that kind of going forward, we can continue to create a baseball culture that focuses on FAMU though? Tallahassee is a good baseball tradition. You got great Babe Ruth baseball. There's a reason you don't have Little League baseball in Tallahassee. Like Babe Ruth is fire. But can we get that where the kids are like used to coming to FAMU, used to supporting FAMU, but then also we're getting enough campers to help support these coaches a little bit, give a little something. Like, oh yeah, some of the baseball gear looks sweet. I saw somebody bought one online, and look, this picture in particular, this is actually down in Daytona. So that was last year when we beat Cookman. I went to that game. Didn't make it to any games this year because I was busy. But good times. And so it's on June 8th. Again, FAMUbaseballcamps.com. And Coach Shoops kind of mentioned like his love for the sport. So, good times. Man. And look, I'm waiting on my man. Look, I done text him. I done hit him up to see if he's gonna make it. Because I know he is fully involved in what's going on over there. Again, the Rattlers have taken over Tampa, but really, the Rattlers are taking over recruiting. Like if you over there watching FAMU football and everything going on, look, we got the offers been coming out. Like, I don't know about you, but look, AD Sykes, look, she got some conversations to be had. And some of this conversation, hey, y'all got some money to help support these coaches in their recruiting trips. Like we got DeMarco Blanton, 6 foot 175 wide receiver, Southwest Mississippi College. Kids got offered. Okay. I want to see what the film looks like. Like I tried to kind of look a little bit out there. Look, coach is always a great interview. ONG. Look, He is. He is. He's a great interview, period. Look, been trying to catch him. I know, he tried to enjoy his downtime a little bit. But yeah, coach is always a great interview. Then Nazir Freeman, 6'3", 235, defensive line. This is a guy, current high schooler. So you can start to see, well, you can't start to see. You can notice that FAMU defensive line. It's been hot for a few days. What's up, Sam Bella? Look, we got to get her on the show. Mission in Tampa area. Look, that young lady is a creative. She has skills. If you need a really kind of any type of like creative things done, she is amazing. Like she does a great job. Making up stuff, bedazzling. Like she's really good. Like just give her flowers now. But yeah, she's really good. But yeah, look, D-line is where it's at. If you're a FAMUan, you can see we lost a few, but they said we're gonna replace some people. Now this Sean Rademacher kid, that looks like Orlando Jones High School. Could be, could not be. If you look at this thing, it says he's kind of spent some time in this area, but 6'2", 235, defensive end, 2026 kid. So we're gonna see. Like you started to see where we're actively recruiting, making sure that things are going on. She is. Look, drop your IG, Sam Bella. Drop your IG in the chat so that they can hit you up and see some of the look. This chick's creative. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like she is very good. What's up, HBCU band talk? Look, we gotta get you on the show. We gotta get you talking about this upcoming band season. So definitely look for some chats and things that are coming in the mail. Now on the other side of this, we got some commitments. Now it don't matter until they're signed and they go from being committed to sign. We saw some basketball players, get some commitments and some signees too. A lot of guards, but football team, look, offensive line, 6'7", 300 pounds, offensive line from Troy. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got a good band. Like, I'm gonna say this, and somebody's gonna get really mad with me. They probably have the best percussion section out there. Sudden impact is different. Like, I'm gonna leave it there. They're always in the pocket. Don't ask me why. But yes, no, our cousins over there on the beach. Yeah, I'll be over there though. I ain't gonna lie. Like we got a family vacation. We're supposed to be in that area. So, but yes. You ain't gotta clip it. I work with a Wildcat and we quickly share. Sudden impact is always in the pocket. They never miss. But look, offensive line commit. And when you think about this guy, think about Jalen Goss. Like that's the first thought I get. Offensive lineman who moving from the FCS, from the FBS to the FCS, excuse me. And the reason I had that brain fart, I was trying to pull him up. And so that you can kind of see very similar, like height, weight, kind of build wise. Look at some of the criticism Jalen Goss got, fair or unfair, coming out of Florida State. Some of it was fair. But look at kind of the build, kind of slender. Did he struggle to like put on that weight at the FCS level? I don't know if you got the same thing here, but another guy is kind of tall, slender, offensive lineman. Again, 6'7", 300. That's a tackle for me. And I feel like FAMU's offensive defensive line is going to be fire. Like we have our guys that are kind of your designated pass protectors. You got that. But you also have your road graders in the middle, and you purposely had to replace what you lost. Now, is my man coming back? Don't know. They mentioned that last night, ONG. But at the same point, you've got your offensive line set. Like I'm kind of waiting. We're gonna do another. We're gonna wait till July. before we do our like season breakdown, kind of look game by game, W's, L's, all that kind of stuff. Who we think gonna win? We know who's gonna win the Florida Classic, but don't sleep on them. Like quietly, Cookman has built up a decent team. Like I'm gonna give y'all that. Go watch what they're doing. Their struggle is on the line of scrimmage. That's the one place where it's gonna be like, can they get it? And FAMU just offered, believe. Well, I don't know if they offered for sure, but there's an offensive line they got in the transfer portal that I believe FAMU has offered. So that's a question. That's going to be my question when it comes to the Florida Classic, the trenches, because I really feel like in that game, and we saw a little bit of it last year, FAMU could literally just pretty much run the ball at will against Cookman. Like we keep it at a beam. Like you could run when you wanted to, and outside of halftime shenanigans. Okay, even with halftime shenanigans, it was a complete blowout. You think so? I know y'all brought in my boy. Oh gosh, Sap Jr. I think he's gonna be interior line for y'all. That kid is sound, like technically sound. His dad's a coach. Sorry, my favorite hockey team is playing right now. I am from Florida, so I'm a Florida Panther fan though. Partially because I actually do hate Lightning, but I'm a hockey fan, so they're fighting already. But I'm gonna see. Oh, that's your nephew, man. When I tell you, good people. I had Sap on the show, but that's gonna be the question for me. Offensive line, defensive line for Cookman. When you start looking linebacker wise, I know this ain't a Cookman podcast, but again, I mean the Sweet Wings are just an hour from my house, so in an hour I can go get some wings. I don't do that. I will get some sweet wings in a few weeks. And if you know, you know. Speaking of Bethune Grill, but I'm just saying that's going to be where the game is changed. They got the linebackers. What about their receiving core? I got a question there. I thought they were going to get that quarterback from Grambling. I was a little surprised he went where he did go. I thought that was a missed opportunity for Cookman, but yeah. I didn't even realize they left for the fifth quarter. I mean, when they stepped out during halftime, I think that was a good move. Leave a little early, you already stepped a little early, but but real talk, I think that's going to be some of the game within the game. I think that's what you're going to see with a lot of the teams FAMU plays. That offensive defensive line, because it's built. Yeah, you just lost General Hunt, Sharif Say, Anthony Dunn, but you came right back and you're replacing them with defensive linemen. Like this Davian Westmoreland kid, 6'3", 255 from Kansas. That's pretty much Anthony Dunn's build. Like it was oh dang, we lost this. All right, we got that. Like you literally replaced the bodies with the bodies. Like it wasn't even a question or a bit of consternation or fussing. Like don't run like that. Marvin, you being messy, bro. But you started looking like FAMU's defensive line is sound. And I think one of the things that we've seen from this team and in the portal in general, and Cozy even said it. He's like, man, the guys in the portal, but I already got people, I already got folks that are really, really ready to fill those positions. And look, Cozy's not just cooking. He cooking with grease, hot grease. Like, look at the recruiting, look at the way the program is being built. And I'm saying built because I don't want to say reloading, because to a certain degree, to say Cozy's reloading is that giving him a little too much credit? I'm gonna ask y'all. Is it like, I think it's rebuilding roster wise, but is that giving him too much credit as a coach to say that he's rebuilding when he's never been the head coach? Like, Cam, you're silly. Chris and Lord. Look, it's Lord. Like if you're from Tallahassee area, you can say Lord, but it's Lord. Like, but this is the best team that he's ever had. I mean, that's easy. But is this one of the better teams in the SWAC? I mean, real question. Like, if we're gonna self scout, question number one, if you're a FAMU fan, it's QB. It's there is no other position that you're like, man, I don't really know, man, who we got at quarterback. No, no, no. You definitely, who QB1 is, but I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a little biased. And look, thank you, Miss Williams. He's replacing what's already there and then some. Like, don't get me wrong. Wakai was like second closest school to me. Used to pass by it every day. So I'm biased. I'm biased to my man from South Apopka. But at the same point, is Junior there yet? Because I ain't gonna lie. You watch the videos? Man, Junior looks smooth. But Junior was looking smooth last year. Like, man, when he's over there just, throwing against air, man, that joker looks special. Like, but at the same time, man, in games, at times last year, it was like, all right, what we got? And was some of it just the fact that he was so green, or what was going on there? And I'm with you, Calvin. What about special teams? I'm comfortable with special teams. Well, with the punter. Now kicking, yeah, I'm nervous about that. That's gonna be a problem. So I think you got me there. I think kicking was my like number one concern if I'm self-scouting. Number two is quarterback, because I think Junior is QB1 far and away. There's no competition for me. Just because familiarity with offense, knowing who's around him, everything like that. I think Junior's your guy. But man, and I think the Hooker kid, he got something, because somebody was like, man, that's my guy. I was like, I like him, but does he know the offense? And that was a problem with Junior the first time around. That first OBC. Go back and watch that game. FAMU was moving the ball when he got into the game. He didn't know really what to do with the offense because he was, so new and green to it. But at the same point, like, this Negro lost the stick. What do you do with a quarterback that doesn't really know the offense, doesn't fully know all the reads? Like, he can make the throws, but is raw. And look, that's my thing. I think Hooker is that guy. I think Hooker can be the guy. But man, do y'all see the same spring game I saw? I forgot to cancel that Rattlers Plus. Shoot. I might rewatch that. Go rewatch it. How many picks did he throw? And some of that, he just don't know the offense. Like, it really is. Like, he's making mistakes because he's trying to anticipate sometimes. He's just trying to figure it out. He's only been in offense for how long? So, but I think Hooker, if all things were equal, Hooker's next year's quarterback. I'm just saying, like, between him and Junior, it's going to be a good battle. But I think Hooker's got that little extra reading the defense-wise at times. But if Junior can put it together, you're there. Because running back-wise, it's Kelvin Dean and Yant and everybody else. And even if it's not, the running back room was full. Like, you just lost a running back to a FCS program and nobody cared. Like, oh, he transferred from Florida State to came to FAMU. All right. Well, he's leaving. Oh, okay. Like, it was not a big, loss. Like, you lost Rodney Hill, and he was supposed to be a dude, and nobody sweated. Junior learned what not to do watching Musa. You know what? Hey, Musa's still with the Bucks, though. Like, if y'all didn't see it, Musa's still throwing passes out there. So I give him that. just let Junior hand the ball off. Look at the offense, though. You can't say that's not kind of the idea. Like, hand the ball off. We got you some receivers that are tall. Like, there is a method to the madness. And look, exactly, Kev. It doesn't matter who running back one is. You're that good. Like, nobody cares. Like, whoever the running back is, this dude broke the stick. That's crazy. Um, it doesn't matter. Like, now quarterback wise, yeah. But receiver wise, you got a lot of 6'3" guys up there. It's like 6'3", 6'3". It's not a lot of 5'10" receivers at FAMU anymore. Like, just saying. Like, you can start to see this offense is being set so that even if the window, I think you're gonna have larger throwing windows. Like, one of the things you notice with Musa was throwing in some tight windows a lot. Partially because he's throwing to short receivers. And I'm not saying that like as a 6 foot plus person. I'm saying that as a sub 6 foot person. So I'm not picking. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, and look, I'm with you. I respect that running back room. Smash football. Look, what video is that? Is that Necessary Roughness? Yeah, like where the linebackers kind of run up the middle. It's gonna be a lot of that. Like, you put your face mask out there if you want to. Like, FAMU's offense is being set up so that Junior's going to probably have larger throwing windows, which probably going to give him better chances or make it easier for him to potentially make mistakes and be forgiven for those mistakes. Well, on the same side of that, you can't understate how important it is that you actually have a full-time quarterback coach. And that's not speaking greasy on Willie. That's saying Willie Simmons was the head coach, offensive coordinator, and the quarterback coach. For the first time in God knows how long, you have all three of those positions that are not all trying to run the quarterbacks. That's saying something. And that's a big deal because now I'm gonna put that teacher hat on. So now you get the individual attention. Like, you get to break up into your small group rotations. Look at that. Give you a little pedagogy today. Show I got some chops. And now in your small groups, you can work on what you're struggling on. And some of that, reading defense. Like, I like our offensive coordinator, okay. He's offensive line coach though. So he's doubling, but that's natural. But you got now a quarterback coach that is just a quarterback coach. I don't do nothing but quarterbacks. I'm looking for a lot of growth from our quarterbacks. Like, oh, look at this. We are differentiating. There we go. What happens? You get too many teachers in a room. And look, that QBIQ counts a lot. It is. And some of that is just the repetition. Like, and look, power run team that can play physically, really what it is. Like, you start looking like, as much as Cozy, you're not going to run the fact that you have a defensive head coach. Like, you have a head coach that is used to playing defense, that's going to want to probably protect the defense. How do you protect the defense? Keep them off the field. How do you keep them off the field? Run the ball. Well, you got that many running backs. You got big receivers. Now you kind of protected your offense. And now you have an offensive line that has a little bit of depth. You're rebuilding depth upon the defensive line. Like, FAMU all of a sudden, again, I told y'all, this is a MEAC team that is in the SWAC, because we understand most SWAC teams struggle against MEAC teams. Don't matter who you are. We saw the great Jackson State. And yeah, that was the best HBCU football team we've seen in decades. They could not beat teams from the MEAC. South Carolina State, North Carolina Central, Dion couldn't beat them. Like, Willie did something. FAMU did something that Prime couldn't. Beat the MEAC multiple times over. Like, FAMU beat that same South Carolina State team pretty much handily. Like, so I think it's going to be interesting to see how that goes on, because defensively, we don't talk about the defense because we don't have to. Like, that secondary's fire. Linebacker core is coming along. They're a little undersized. Like, yeah, that 200 pound, but that says to me, we're gonna be running. These guys gonna be in coverage, and can we get some blitzing? Like, what's up, little baby? Look, we just talking about quarterbacks right fast, And look, MEAC teams in the SWAC, FCS built like the FBS. Yeah, I'm just saying. And look, did y'all see? They gave us some game times. You can start to make your decisions. This is something from the University of Miami. I'm never a fan of them. I am definitely a Hurricane hater. But 6 p.m. down there in Miami, that's what you do. Nobody wants to be in that kind of heat at 3 o'clock in the bleeping afternoon. No, this is how you do it. It's going to be 6 o'clock. The game's not going to end until like 10. Hey, man, that's what you do. Put us in Miami at night, and the game's on Saturday. Granted, we know, y'all ain't going to have all the parties and clubs and all those experiences like you do for the OBC. But OBC, this is what you do. Kick off at 6, throw a fire behind day party, keep the people hydrated. 5, 6 o'clock kickoff. After the day party, have a post-game party, and it's over. Like, that's what you do. The University of Miami, not a fan. I might go to the game because I've never been to a UM game, but that's what you do. Like, now the other game time, look, I ain't even lie. This is the other thing you do. If you go into Atlanta for the whatever MEAC SWAC challenge, they got the whole itinerary out. Like, that's what you do. This is what I'm talking about. Like, you got the HBCU night Wednesday with the Atlanta Dream. Stay decent, WNBA. They got their high school seminar. HBCU night at Truist Park. Okay, for y'all that's still supporting the Braves. There you go. I don't mess with the Braves no more. Once they left Atlanta and made it clear why, yeah, I stopped effing with the Braves. Hard then. When they left TBS, I was like, yeah. But when they said why they left Atlanta, yeah, I don't feel out with them. But then you got the FAMU National Alumni Metro Atlanta Chapter Scholarship Golf Tournament. That's on Friday. This is what you do. It is. Let me make sure I check the calendar. It looks like it's May. Is this May? It's May. We have that out. Oh, snap. And when you click the links, it takes you to the website. That's what you do. That is what you do. Norfolk State also has their golf tournament, ESPN welcome reception, fan experience. Like, that's how you do this. And then the game starts at 6 o'clock. That's what you do. Why? Because it's going to be hot. It's Atlanta. I love how both of these games are like, yeah, no, it's going to be 100 degrees. And guess what? We're not going to do 100-degree heat. And it's going to be, it's a pretty nice venue at night. Like, at night, you got the 100 there, hopefully. You got the other band, Norfolk State. They're actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. They might get 100 a run. Like, Norfolk State is one of the few bands in the MEAC that actually is, like, pretty solid. Like, I know some of y'all are, like, Marching 101 folks. After they play what? Pass the peas, get up for the Bulldogs. That's about all they got. Everything else is hot garbage. Respectfully. But everything else they play besides get up for the Bulldogs, trash. Now, Norfolk State, though, that's going to be an actually good band matchup. If you're a band head, that's a game. Like, I ain't going to even lie. Like, Norfolk State's band is solid. Like, I ain't even lie. Like, that game is not on my list of, like, have to go games, but it's kind of on my list of, like, yeah, we might have to go just for the halftime show. Like, if you are a band head, that is the second, maybe best game to go to, honestly. Like, I ain't gonna say y'all the Jackson State thing because I don't think they're that good. I think they're solid, but I don't think how do I say this in a nice way? Yeah, edited it myself. FAMU doesn't care about Jackson State as a band. Like, it's not a rivalry. Sports wise, rivalry. But band wise, man, they can blow at the 100 all they want to. And the 100's just like, whatever. Like, literally, we've seen them blowing and antagonizing the 100. And the 100's just like, peasants. Like, the Curtis Akeem jokes are funny, but some of that is really true. Like, FAMU is kind of erudite when it comes to the 100 and Jackson State. It's like, they're not us. Like, a little bit of that Kendrick Lamar, like, they're not like us. There's some of that going on. But yeah. That Norfolk State one, that's gonna be a fun one because they have a sound that matches well enough with the 100 that you're gonna kind of be like, this is fun. This is, I know I don't normally give y'all like delve into my band nerdiness on here, but yeah. Oh, Hamburger Pimp, let you know we're the only HBCU college band that holds the Sudler Trophy. Let them know. Look, let them know. Cause yeah, honestly, I think that's probably the best game. Like, if you just want to go for like pure game atmosphere, like enjoying the music, I think it's gonna be fire. But look, and Atlanta's gonna be fire. But right now, it's in Tampa, man. And look, my man that did me back up. He probably had the fan experience and over there enjoying himself and forgot about me. It's okay. But look, if you are in Tampa, they got it going on. Again, I ain't gonna lie, brother didn't go because it just didn't go. And then my AC died on me. So I was so glad. I was like, man, if I'd have went over there with a broken AC, man, you are no. No. That's not what we're gonna do. Like, and I'm trying to pull it up, get it going. But look, the website looks straight. Like, they already got the videos up. They've already started having some events. They've got it to where you can watch some of the events. I'm excited for it though. I want to see what comes out of some of these meetings, especially what comes out of the meeting with Eddie Sykes, what comes out of the meeting with Larry, especially some of this new stuff coming up that y'all got to see earlier this week. That board of trustees member and meeting. How y'all gonna react to Larry? Because Larry done got in y'all nerves. Like, Larry done made a lot of y'all mad, and some of y'all asking real questions. Like, it's not all Larry's fault when even Bobby's like, yeah, I'm gonna give AD Sykes another chance. Like, all right, bro, I see you. Like, give her a shot. You might like her. I like AD Sykes though. I like her as a person. Like I said, my only problems have been with some of the stuff that's happened in the past with a few things, and none of us are perfect. Mentioning that tomorrow morning, look, I already know y'all out and about. They got the welcome reception going on right now, so I know that's where my man's is at. We're gonna reschedule, but they got the athletic breakfast tomorrow morning, 7:30 to 8:30. Somebody sneak a camera in there, show what's going on. Then you got the NAA president luncheon, 12 to 1:30. Okay. Then they got the sneaker boat ride. Look, y'all, where is it? Oh, here it is. Look, for y'all old people, it's called Tiger Bomb. Look, some of y'all gonna be out there. That's y'all went to the welcome reception. What else y'all went to? Y'all ain't go to that. You stop bull driving. Y'all can go to the athletic breakfast so you can just stay. I just want to lay eyes on them. I want to look at them. Then y'all can go to the president's luncheon. Y'all can go to the sneaker boat ride. So y'all done danced at one event, danced at two events. You got the fundraising and the DAA gala. That's 3 events where y'all gonna be on y'all feet. Look, it's called Tiger Bomb. Some of y'all too old to be going to all these events. I'm just saying. Look. Give Larry a neck fan. He gonna need one. Cause look, y'all know, never mind. I got jokes. I ain't got a lot of sense. But look, it's a couple days left here. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm excited for him though. Again, just like a lot of y'all, I want to see what comes with the AD's meeting thing because she's come up with the final notes. Supposed to come with her list of what is needed. A Sprinter van is on there. So a Sprinter van is the thing that Mercedes stole from Dodge. That's on the list. So that's going to be like $100,000 after everything. After you wrap it and everything else, that's $100,000. What else? Probably needs pitching machines because you got coaches that are still throwing shagging balls out there. To be a lot. So we're gonna get the list from Coach or AD Sykes tomorrow. But then what's the conversation with Larry? Like, what y'all getting out of that? Like, you giving Larry a fan or you giving him a belt? Because I can tell y'all right now, that's the part I want to see. Honestly, I want to see what some of y'all uncouth Rattlers gonna do in the presence of of the leadership. You can kind of say what you want and with very few repercussions. That's gonna be interesting. Like, and it is hot. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was 100 degrees here in Orlando. So I know in Tampa they get a little better sea breeze than us, but it's gonna be hot. So get your neck fan, stay hydrated. If you didn't already do so, look, go find you one of the backpacks with the bladder in it. I've been rocking that for the last couple of days. Like, find a way. Don't be out there drinking and walking. Notice I didn't say drinking and driving. I said drinking and walking. So some of y'all don't forgot this is Florida. And look, you drink all you want to when it's 95 degrees, but if you are not properly hydrated, that concrete would be your pillow. Like we have seen homecoming when some of y'all done been overserved and underhydrated. Next thing you know, you just hear boom. Like, oh, they fell out. Remember that one homecoming with like 7, 8 folks they was dropping. Look, I'm just saying. Look, I'm interested in how the BOG acts when this investigation concludes. Heads will be rolling. Like, somebody asked the honest question. Like, will certain people stay or will they just step down? Because we saw Dr. Friday Stroud just kind of be like, all right, I'm good. Like, she wasn't ducking smoke. She saw fire. That's just me. Like, I think there's a difference between you ducking smoke and knowing that fire is coming. I think she saw the writing on the wall. And somebody else pointed out she wasn't exactly wanting to confirm some stuff. Look, I think she made a smart move on that. I think she ain't going to, she can't be the fall guy if she not there to take the fall. I think some other folks may be asked to scooch on over, in the words of K. Michelle. Like, I'm just saying, that's going to be interesting to see. And then the other part, what changes do you get? I think that's part of the thing why the Board of Governors is kind of stepping in. It's some of the common sense stuff that I said. Like, why are all these other schools in the state doing these different things? And they're taking money from people and they don't have this bull. Like, look, first one to take the plea deal is usually safe. Hey, man, Jesus said it best. There's only one rule, pimping. Don't get caught. It's okay to floss, but there's only one rule, pimping. Don't get caught. Like, I'm just saying, I think that was a smart thing. Like, you know what? Let me just go on. Y'all can have this. I don't need it this bad. I'm still getting a check. Y'all can have this. Give somebody else that responsibility. Like, I think that's part of it. And I think some people are being groomed to take over. Like, I'm just saying. I think the biggest thing that's going to save Larry is the research money. Like, look at the money FAMU brings in from research. Was that the blog people that posted up there? We got like another 100 million in research funds. Like, I mean, you can't be trusting everything the blog people be saying, but I ain't gonna lie, about 97 to 99% of what they be getting, boy, it be inside information. That Rattler blog spot be on point. Look, I be getting information from them too. I just be, waiting to vet it and double check it. But like Santa Claus, just checking this list, checking it twice, gonna find out if I'm gonna get sued or not. So, like, there's a reason I don't break news. I do not like cease and desist letters. I don't get them. The worst I've ever gotten was like, "Hey man, can you like take that down?" Oh sure. But yeah, I don't like them. And Keith won't be getting that. No sir. Like, but I'm just saying, look, they be dropping gems and letting y'all know. Like, honestly, that's part of what's saving Larry though. Like, FAMU's look at the research money we're bringing in. It's a lot. Like, FAMU does bring in a lot of research dollars. And look, Will, my question is, if Larry is safe, is everyone else that signed the NDA safe? I'm gonna speculate and say nope. Because that NDA works one way to me. I'm just saying that NDA says that you won't snitch on him. That ain't got nothing to do with y'all people that agreed to it though. Like, if I sign a non-disclosure agreement with McDonald's to not tell their recipe, that's between me and McDonald's. But McDonald's can definitely snitch on me. I mean, I never did anything with them. I mean, okay, Publix. Hey, I won't tell y'all that, those sheet cakes come out of the refrigerator and that they don't bake them. I didn't tell you that. But if they want to get mad at me for telling you that, that's on Publix. But what they gonna tell you? Oh, when he worked at Publix in the bakery, he used to clean the counters with the red cleaner. Okay. Like, you ain't got that much dirt on me. Ain't like I stole from you when I worked there. Like, but at the same point, there's some secrets of Publix I can't tell you. Like, just like there's some capital things I can't tell you. The NDA stuff. Like, we agreed that you wasn't gonna say this, right? Yes. Then don't say it. Okay. Like, but again, from what I see, it will. Look, I'm not a lawyer. I don't pretend to be one on TV or on Facebook or any other place. But I feel like that NDA is one way. Anybody who signed it, you are liable to whatever questions they get. You just decided not to tell them the weed man. And, look like the weed man's money went up in smoke. So we're going to see, though, man. So, look, and those are going to be some of the questions you definitely going to get in Tampa, though. Like, some of them questions that folks put in the chat, yeah. And look, the president was the finals. He's the final safe on this one for me, and he got to eat this one. And shoot, at this point, Larry walk around with a thing of hot sauce. That joker stayed eating crow. You got fried crow, braised crow. Like, it's always some bull junk, respectfully. It's like, oh man, the domes is messed up. Oh, let me fix that right fast. Oh, okay. And the stadium got condemned. Hey, let me find some money right fast. We ain't got nowhere for these kids to stay. Let's build some dorms. God dang. like, again, I'm laughing, but it's true. Like, I'm just saying, hey man, you got some more hot sauce, man? It's another problem over here. Hey, ain't no worry about me though, baby. I got this. My name is Larry Robinson. I stay in trouble. Like, just saying, at this point, Larry stay fixing problems. Like, oh, okay. Oh, we need AD. I got one. Okay. Hey, nobody likes her. That's cool. Y'all will be all right. Like, what? Oh, they want to get her fired. They ain't gonna fire her. Like, Larry is the definition. I ain't got no worries. Like, unbothered. Like, next to the definition of unbothered, there's got to be a picture of Larry. like, get the bathrooms redone. With what money? You just told the city, Oh yeah, that 15 mil. Yeah, y'all naysayers can keep that. We good. And then you're not. Like, just you can't make this up. Like, at a certain point, you just look at you like, "Dang, it's always something with us, ain't it?" Like, let's host some more events. I agree. Like, I will say that during the Larry Robinson presidency, FAMU's gotten in the habit of hosting some like decent events. Like one of my biggest concerns. Look, I ain't fooling with you. Leave Larry alone. Look, y'all, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop because I'm gonna say something. It's not gonna be nice, but it's gonna be funny. And then y'all gonna be noticing stuff. And y'all gonna be like, dang, you wrong. And be like, but it's funny. But look, you never turn away free money. Well, we should have turned away that weed money. Oh, sorry. Look, at this point, that was you. That shot was coming. That straight bullet. You gonna catch that for the rest of your tenure as president. Like, and honestly, this is just my thinking. I think part of the reason for trying to do that deal was because FAMU's trying to get involved in the weed industry. Like, we just saw it on the call the other day. They're like, oh yeah, we're trying to get involved in the weed industry. They're also trying to legalize marijuana in the state of Florida. So it'd be great if the state's agricultural university, got into the weed industry. I'm just saying. I mean, we don't need a dispensary on campus, but it would be really cool to kind of see. I mean, ain't like, there's not already weed on campus anyway. I mean, I ain't gonna say no names, but some of y'all wasn't using the racquetball course to play racquetball. That's all I'm gonna say. Wasn't me though, because marijuana, the smell makes me sick. But I'm just gonna say, I ain't snitched on nobody. I ain't say no names. I'm like, Tank, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't say no names. So look, if you don't come in the chat hollering, because you snitch on yourself. I ain't say your names. Look, that's medical cannabis, right? But you see it on look. Y'all gotta watch these ads. They got the little white guy up there. Oh man, yeah. You don't know what they're putting in the marijuana they put on the streets. The marijuana is going to help the kids in school and going to raise additional tax funds. And oh man, that man selling weed. I'm like, yeah, that's not a bad idea. The weed is all right. I don't even smoke weed. I don't like weed. I hate the smell of weed. I was driving with the window down. That's a coworker. We riding on the way back to school, and we like, oh, the house was like a football field away. I was like, man, y'all got that ganja. But look, I'm just saying, orange and the real green. Look, I'm just saying. Look, can I get a request though? If we get a contract with a company that does weed, can 100 play Mary Jane? Like when they come up there with the check, Mary Jane. I'm just saying, look, I told y'all, I ain't got them all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm petty like that though. That's why look, the Lord led me in the direction that He led me in. Because if I played instruments, man, I'd be terrible. I'd be that dude with the saxophone playing at all the women. He think he cute. Sure do. And I can play the horn. Like, but there's money in marijuana. Like, you see the dispensaries, like, and it's tough for us people of color to get into, but I think that could be the next thing, and that could be a new degree program. So where you get from just having the agricultural dollars, but you get into the SBI side of, hey, we're teaching you how to get into ownership of dispensaries and how to properly run these things. I think that's the next phase of that. I think that's where eventually your 20-year deal is when it comes to marijuana, if it becomes legalized in the state of Florida, is not just the growing of it, but it's the also like, hey, this is how you run the business of a dispensary, and this is how you as a Black business turn this into a business that you can run and teach them the safety, security, where to put it, all those type things. Because honestly, I'm not. I'm just gonna say it like this: if you're gonna be a drug dealer, you at least have a license. I mean, fam, you got many legal drug dealers. Like we call them pharmacists. So why can't the college of pharmacy get that? Like, look, it's how you do what you do. I think that's the next level of this. The next level of, I don't know how we got on the marijuana on the Things Up podcast, but I think that's what you do at FAMU. I think you start to move away from some of those degrees that don't really generate as much revenue. Like, and you do have to kind of lean into what you got. I mean, you can only do so much with entrepreneurship, not because it's a dying field, but because school across the street's got a whole entrepreneurship program. So you're gonna have to, sneak it in, same way they snuck in golf course management while we had the agriculture program, but then realize all of a sudden, dang, wasn't the lucrative field we thought it was gonna be. But at the same point, agriculture is always going to be there. So we always got our niche. But I think that's the new thing with this. Like, and look, it would turn Florida to crazy chaotic. I mean, would it turn or would it just be more of the same? I mean, I'm just saying, look, I told y'all we was at Airbnb on Saturday. Look, we walked to the Airbnb house and it was like, oh yeah, it smells like weed. I'm just saying. That's like, I think, and I don't disagree with you, that'll be even more crazy. Like, we don't normally get into this kind of stuff. I think what you will have is you're going to get to the pharmaceutical side of this now, though. Like, it's going to be the kind of like you can go to a restaurant and you can get pie and whatever. You get peach pie, strawberry pie, whatever. Like, how long before these companies start creating flavored weeds? Like, don't get me wrong. I know what some of y'all people do at the gas station. I got that. But how long until the actual growers start being like, oh man, you ain't had that peach pie marijuana. They got it in the state of Florida though. They got orange marijuana. Like, what the fuck? The people like, it tastes like like, I think that's the next phase of this. I really do. Like, I think you're gonna have like dessert marijuana. It's like, it's gonna be, I don't know. Again, I'm one of those weird people. I like, look, Florida's always in the news. We are. That's why we got Florida Man. Florida Man's a real thing. I literally joke with my students, like, all right, keep walking around here acting stupid, man. Trying to be unsupervised. Florida Man is out there. Like, that's the point. Tax it, get control as much as possible. Nothing is totally in control ever. Look, liquor, like, and it's Pepsi, cherry Pepsi today. Ain't no 5-star. I'm out of 5-star. I got Woodford. Some of y'all can't handle your liquor. Y'all got cousins right now. Hey, what's in the punch? Oh man, Gerald coming. Gerald can't handle his liquor. Like, we all got that one person that hey man, who drove? Did he drive? Did cousin Leroy drive? Is his girlfriend with him? Oh, okay. Y'all know we all mess with her. They've been dating for 30 years. He ain't never gonna marry her, but she taking care of our cousin, so they might as well be married. But he ain't loyal. Again, I'm sorry. I ain't telling no family secrets. But y'all know we all got that one cousin that can't handle the liquor. It's gonna be the same thing with weed. You got cousins right now that can't function without weed. It's gonna be the same problem. And they're gonna guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna get the legal weed because the new weed, the legal weed, and that stuff ain't strong enough, man. They're strung out. Like, and look, it's on the way. I think it's already here. Look, we all got that one cousin. You got that one cousin, uncle. Okay, Uncle Jimmy with the 211s. We got that one uncle who carried the flask everywhere you go. Look, your one cousin. Who the flask cousin? Like, this past, I had my flask one time. I was like, hey, this is the family event where everybody's sampling. Cool. Every other event, I'm back to normal. But hey, y'all try this out. We kept, yeah, you got your water? You're hydrated? Okay. I'm that cousin. I'm gonna take care of you. I'm gonna make sure. But I ain't gonna have you in the streets out there struggling. But I think it's gonna be the same thing here. I think it's a good opportunity for FAMU, and I think that's something that we're gonna have to bring up as alumni because that's gonna be a concern. Because don't get me wrong, I'm cool with making money off the weed. Like I'm here with Marvin. Tax it, get what you can out of it, because I'm a teacher, need a job. And at the same point, I want us to find a way to safely do this. But how are you going to manage it? Like, how are you going to make it so that we can maximize this as a thing for FAMU? It's always FAMU forward, right? Right. That's what we say. FAMU first, do stuff for Mother FAMU. You know, girl at the service desk had a flash bracelet. Look, I'm telling you, man, the things they used to do at them colleges, man, please. I'm just gonna tell y'all, you go to the theme park, Universal Studios don't check your backpack. So if you got water in your backpack, you're good. If you don't have water in your backpack, that's your business. Look, I gave you that for free. Can't say cousin Keith ain't never tell you nothing now. Nah, I wouldn't do that because I don't want to clean out that bladder like that. I wash it out every time I use it. I wash it out every night if I use it. But just telling y'all, Universal ain't checking to see if it's water or not. They just trusting you. So don't take their trust for granted. I'll say it like that. But y'all know what's up, man. So look, family, look, I ain't doing nothing for the weekend except for our line cookout. So this Sunday we will try to be back, talk about this NAA event. Hopefully, I'm gonna hit my man up like, bro, what happened to you? You over there to hit the Sigma stroll, and they done mess around and play cold blooded. You're so cold blooded. Sexy. He's a Sigma, and I'm gonna mess with him. Oh, he gonna catch these jokes. Cause look, I'm telling y'all right now, next Sunday, look, I might need a little bit of the Tiger Balm myself. Cause look, we're gonna hit the shitty. We out here, man. If you are in the area, man, shameless plug. If you are in the Winter Park area, Winter Park, Florida, has their Kappa Casino. So the Winter Park chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated has their annual Kappa Casino. It is a fundraiser. And I saying there, sorry, we have our annual Kappa Casino. Go check us out. Come party with the good noobs. All noobs are good noobs, but some noobs are just better than others. But no, come check us out. We are always here to have a good time, but always party with a purpose. And our purpose is Kappa League. So I'll be there all day. We have open bar, hors d'oeuvres, live drinks. Enjoy it. KappaCasino.com is in the city of Winter Park. If you're not familiar, outside of Orlando, there is Winter Park. So go check us out. Good time, good noobs. Look, if you are a lady from one of the Divine Nine organizations, SG Row, Zetas, AKAs, Deltas, you get a discounted ticket. So come on, check us out again, KappaCasino.com. Shameless plug for my chapter, my fraternity. But we out here, and it's gonna be a good time. You can see DJ Ayo, Ricky Jackson group's gonna be playing live music, and look, you might even get to see your favorite Kappa hit the shimmy, hit the stroll with his line brothers. But come check us out, man. Good times. Again, KappaCasino.com. I don't know what else to tell you, man. It's gonna be some fun in Winter Park. I can tell you that much. I'm gonna have some fun. Get a table. Don't get a table. Just come out, come party with the good noobs. There's a nominal fee attached to party, but again, it's for a purpose. Food and drinks are included. And when I say drinks, I'm not talking about Coca-Cola. So the liquor's included. So again, come party with the good news. We'll be here. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be an impactful full weekend for me. Again, celebrating some kids from Kappa Casino at the Kappa Casino before they got into college and come through the Kappa League. So good times with the good news. All right, y'all. For Herb Sue and the Black Techies, look, I know y'all about to go check out HBCU Nightly. Go check out my brother Josh and the crew over there. Shameless plug. I'm not going to be on there. I'm just supporting my brother from another mother. He went to North Carolina Central, and that's one of the only things I can have against him. If he went to FAMU, that brother might be perfect. But no, jokes aside, man, HBCU Nightly is about to start. So if you're not already over there, go check them out, man. Y'all know it's all love in HBCU family. It's never competition. It's always family and family. And it's always going to be Fangs up. Go have fun in Tampa, Rattlers.
Yeah, baby, you know what time it is. Now let's get it started.
Are you kidding me? Unreal.
While our HBCUs are mostly known for academic rigor, community, they also know how to turn up.
Dorsey, how